we see an important meeting coming up in OPEC. The JMMC is going to have a meeting on Monday. They will have to decide whether they continue with allowing some of the oil that they were holding back for the last 2 years to go gently into the market. That means about 120,000 barrels more oil starting in Q1, at the end of Q1 till September 26. This could be seen positively by Trump, who is demanding lower oil prices. And so despite the market may see this as a pressure, you may say, well, OPEC is not going to try to pick up the gauntlet on this kind of controversy. Because simply on the other side, you can say that that less barrels coming out of Russia may do the job for them. Remember, we have seen a lot of sanctions tightening still under the Biden administration that is impacting the tanker fleet, the dark fleet from Russia. And that starts biting now, and we see a grace period running out in March. And that may impact some of the barrels that come out of Russia and go into India and China in particular.
Indeed, and I thought it was interesting because we have seen President Trump really ramping up the pressure on Saudi Arabia and OPEC Plus to lower oil prices. He really issued that call to action when he spoke to business leaders in Davos. How likely is it that OPEC will actually adjust the strategy here or even comment on this at next week's meeting?
Well, I think they will try to play it nicely so that Trump doesn't see it as a confrontation, right? Nobody, I mean, Trump is not the type of guy who likes anyone to stand in his way. They will be talking nicely, but what they actually do and what the market actually does is a completely different story because the signals are so mixed. Let's face it, we have a few more barrels. We don't know how strong the demand growth is. The global economy right now is so unpredictable. The uncertainties are so high simply because you can imagine, the more tariffs that come, the more it may impact global trade, the more it may impact GDP growth. So the uncertainties in terms of economy is so much higher than on oil. I mean, oil is going to hang in there, and if economic growth is down, oil demand will be lower. So that's a much bigger risk for OPEC than eventually trying to fight Trump. So they will hold back and watch what's happening.